$4 million, and you can check those facts. $4 million out of Mike Lindell's pocket, donated. Give it out. How many people out there can claim that?
The mask that you're making, you actually don't wear a mask. You have actually proudly said that you don't need to wear a mask because you take this product.
That's correct, but I do wear a mask when I'm supposed to, and if I'm around other people, to be respectful, because they don't know that I can't give it. I can't give them that, and I cannot get the virus.
Dr.
So,
William
out of respect,
Schaffner,
of course,
Dr. William Schaffner, an infectious disease specialist at Vanderbilt University, who actually has a medical degree, worked as an epidemic intelligence service officer with the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, says, and I quote about this product, "Don't take it, stay away, this is quackery, do not take medicines of any kind to either prevent this infection or treat it that hasn't been vetted very, very carefully by the scientific community." You're saying the president or the FDA or Americans at large should listen to you and not people like Dr. Schaffner and other reputable doctors out there who haven't taken money to promote supplements in the past.
Dr. Schaffner is misconstrued. This has already had all its safety tests, and it's before the FDA.
That is just a complete lie. That is just a bald-faced lie. It has not had...
No, it's not. And when you're proven wrong, Anderson, you're going to have me back on your show when everything
I'm saying is truthful.
Has it been tested
in animals, sir? Has it been tested in humans and peer-reviewed studies?
It's been tested in humans. 100% of tests has been done in humans, and it's not published yet, but the FDA has it right now. You just don't know about it because you tried to take a narrative and tried to hurt me and the president and Dr. Ben Carson.
Why shouldn't the public be able to see these alleged studies that you claim exist?
Ask the FDA. It's with the FDA right now. I don't know what you want me to do. It's been sitting with the FDA.
You can make it Xerox, sir. Did you give them all the copies of the study? You don't have one that you read? You said you read one.
All I'm doing is telling the public it works. I 100% believe it. And it saved my family and friends' lives. It saved my family and friends' lives.
You said you read the study. I want you to see. I'm following up. Did you actually read the study?
The one that I read was the 1,000 people they did the safety test on, which has been done since 2016.
Where were people tested? Who conducted the study?
You'll have to look. I don't have it in front of me, but it'll come out. Maybe you should
remember anything about what you read.
What's that? 1,000 people, a safety test.
Okay, besides 1,000 people, you don't remember anything about the study.
Yeah, absolutely. When you test a supplement, when it goes on the dietary list, they do studies of how much you can take before you start getting side effects. This was 50 times more was given to people that have pancreatic cancer.
If this does make it onto the supplement list, if this would be sold as a dietary supplement, that's how you'll skirt this, you won't be able to actually say, you won't actually be able to advertise it as for COVID-19, correct? You would just put it on as a dietary supplement, and by going out and doing a lot of publicity, you would just hope that people would use it off-label, believing it had COVID benefits, and you will profit financially. That seems to me the theory.
Nobody said what's going to happen. Or it's in for both, or it's in for an IND, which we're waiting on. The FDA knows it passed every safety test. They could give us this today on the dietary list. We would like the IND, which we applied also for the drug side. And they've been waiting and waiting.
FDA be wasting time on something like this? Has no proof of anything. The military, military actually looked into this, tested it, and said, you know what, it's inconclusive. We're not going to do further testing because it's a waste of time. We have more important things to do.
No, that's not what they said. The FDA is doing a fine job, like the president said. They're the ones that have all this. They're doing
that is what the military said at Fort Detrick. They actually did test it. They said it was inconclusive and that they are not doing any further testing because there's a lot more important things for them to be looking at.
No, the FDA has gotten everything from the company. They've gotten everything. Tests you don't get to see right now because you're not the FDA, Mr. Anderson. When it comes out, when the FDA gives us the IND, I'm going to ask you this.
You got to see a study, but you don't remember anything about it. You don't remember who did it. You don't remember was there a control group.
What do you think I'm on here for? If you knew yourself
that just by coming on and getting this name out there for this unproven thing, desperate people
why are you trying to discredit a thing that works? Why, when we have such a great president that brings all private sector companies into this and to reach out for all solutions?
Because you're a snake oil salesman telling people take this
Well, you're
product.
calling,
You're desperate.
you're calling me
desperate.
names. I've kept.
I'm not calling you
Mr. Anderson,
names.
I'm praying for you. I don't call you names, Mr. Anderson. I don't call you names. I don't call your network names. Why are you attacking me? I just want to help
because
people
you are
and save
telling
lives.
people who are desperate to take something that is unproven,
No, I didn't tell them. I'm
potentially
not telling them.
dangerous, and
I
you
am
have
not
no
telling
evidence
them
to back
take
it up.
anything.
It's
When did
kind
you
of
help to take
morally
anything?
bankrupt.
The only thing I've done is I've given it to my friends and family to save their lives, and I'm not telling you to take anything. I'm telling you when the FDA approves it,
you want to get it on shelves for people to take.
No, when the FDA approves this, it's going to save millions of lives, and we just hope it gets out there fast, that they get the approval done for the IND. I just want to see people save lives and get back to normalcy in this country, so that we sit here with crippled as a country, and here's the solution. That's all.
I think when a lot of people hear, I know you're the finance chairman for President Trump in Minnesota?
No, I'm campaign chairman for Minnesota. With the horrific things that have gone in Minnesota. I'm so glad that he appointed me, because I'm going to get the word out of how bad our government has been in Minnesota, our governor and mayor that stuck to this whole thing with riots, with bad decisions.
What people find upsetting is that because you have the ear of the president, you are put on the board of this company and get a financial stake in this product.
That's a lie. That's a lie. I don't have the ear of the president on that.
You didn't help arrange a meeting with the president and folks from this company?
The task force did. Ben Carson's on the task force. I was in there. He was in there.
You took it to Ben Carson. You got Ben Carson to go with you to the president with somebody from this company.
Was informed of this on Easter Sunday. He's part of the task force. Anything I hear good out there, I bring it to the task force.
You attended a meeting, though, with the president and Ben Carson and people from this company, right?
One person, and then in there, and he just wanted to be informed, like he does on every good cure. Anything that's out there, our president reached out and wants to.
That's the reason you were brought into the company, because you have the ear of the president. You can get a meeting, and you're willing to promote this just like you promote your pillow and make all sorts of claims.
No, the company brought me in because they said, our passion, this amazing small company full of great Christians, and they want to help humanity. And they came to me knowing I know how to scale something to the masses and get it out to everyone. As soon as the FDA approves
this, you know how to sell something. You know how to promote a product.
No, I don't need to sell it. This will be out. This will be out. I won't need to sell this. This will go out to every hospital, and every person that needs help. This will, when the FDA approves it, it'll go out to everybody. I don't have to go on TV and do a commercial for it. It's going to help the masses. And you know what? You're probably going to want to take it yourself. You're going to probably want to take it yourself. If you'll probably be calling me after the show. Hey, can I have a bottle of stick in my drawer for safety?
I guarantee you, I would not be taking medical advice from you, sir. I can promise you that. So just in summation, I just want to make sure I have this right.
I'm telling you about a product that works. What?
Okay. Just in summation, I just want to make sure this is right. You have no medical background. You have no scientific background at all. You have a financial stake in this company. You don't know. You can't give any details about an alleged study of 1,000 people that you allegedly have read, but you remember nothing about it, not one single detail other than you say 1,000 people. This has not been tested anywhere outside one lab in a test tube, never been tested in animals, never peer-reviewed, studied, tested, published, studied in people, never studied against COVID-19, no peer-reviewed, no published studies. And yet, you say this is the cure for COVID.
Can I give you my answer?
Aren't there? And you have a history you have a history of running ads that you have had to make massive settlements for because they were deceptive testimonials claiming medical benefits for your
Can
pillow.
I give you my answer? Can I
Please
give you my
do.
answer? No. The first three, you are correct. I have no medical background. I'm not a scientist. But I did do my due diligence, and you're wrong. There has been studies with the COVID, with humans. It's not published yet that the FDA has. There's a one with 1,000 people for safety. It has passed phase 1 and phase 2. If you checked on that, I'm sure you could find that out. That is true. And
you know nothing. You can't say.
And I will say, let me finish my answer. And And yes, I have been attacked with frivolous lawsuits that I had to settle because I backed the greatest president this country's ever seen in history when I first met him. And I met him, and I'm going, wow, what a great way to have a pragmatic, common-sense president that is the stuff he's done, promises kept, promises made, the greatest president in the history of the United States.
You're hoping he's watching, so you'll get another meeting. I get it. Mike Lindell, I appreciate you being on. I think, honestly, I just think it's shameful what you're doing. If you really wanted to help people, you would use your ability
to... When the FDA approves,
right.
When you you'll let me come back on when this was all proven and you get to see the results?
If there is a published, peer-reviewed study that shows efficacy for this, great. Believe me, I want more than anything for there to be a cure for this. We are all sick of this. We are all tired of this.
We're all in this together.
No, but we're not on this together because you're making money off this.
We all want to help people. If
you are
this
making
is
money
true,
off this.
This isn't a political thing or a money thing for me. This is to help humanity and help save lives. I say
right.
my
track record
personal family lives have been changed, and I would hope that I'm praying that for you, Anderson, that you have me back on your show when this all comes to fruition. God bless you.